Tinubu APC have made it easy to vote them out, Atiku says. Wow. So Tinubu has made it easy with all the hardship that have befallen Nigerians under their administration. They've obviously proven not to be competent. They've obviously proven that they don't really have anything to offer Nigerians. Making life difficult for Nigerians is their logo. And that is what PDP Atiku is trying to say here, that both Tinubu and APC have made it easy for them to be voted out. Wow, let's see what he has to say more. Comments made by the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, about the fuel scarcity and Naira swap policy has confirmed that his government has failed woefully, and that is true. This was made known by the People Democratic Party presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar in an email to his supporters. Recall that during an outburst in Ogun State, Tinubu had accused unnamed individuals of trying to sabotage his presidential ambition, with the current fuel scarcity rocking the nation. Reacting in the message to his supporters, Atiku said APC and its presidential candidate have been running between raindrops in taking responsibility for the current hardship that Nigerians are going through. All right. So why slamming Tinubu for trying to blame the current hardship faced by Nigerians on the opposition? Atiku said it is the norm for party members and indeed the presidential candidate to defend the policy options taken by their political parties. But because the APC is a doggy political party, we hear their presidential candidate blaming the opposition for the hardship that the party has unleashed on Nigerians in nearly 8 years, he said. One thing is clear from all of the shenanigans of the past week. The APC and their presidential candidate have agreed with our position that their party has failed woefully. That is the message that we shall be taking to the polls in February 25 and March 11. Now that the ruling party has acknowledged its failure, the job is made easier for us to vote them out. And to do this job perfectly, we must continue to expand our base. After nearly 8 years of APC's abysmal performance, we must work together as one to recover Nigeria. Wow. So what Atiku is hinging on here in his email to his supporters is that with the Tinubu's outing in Abeokuta, Ogun State recently, where he blamed individuals for the fuel scarcity and hoarding of the new Naira note as attempt to frustrate his presidential ambition, has also proven that they've acknowledged their failure as a government and as a party. Okay, because who is in charge of the economy, who is in charge of the nation right now is APC, and is Tinubu's APC with Buhari as the president of the nation. All right, so they can't solve the fuel scarcity problem. They can't solve the new Naira note scarcity problem. They went and redesigned Naira, and that is actually not the first economic trouble to be resolved. So with all of this going on, they have failed woefully and thrown millions of Nigerians, in fact, thrown all Nigerians into abject poverty and penury. That is actually terribly very bad on the part of the government. So what they're saying here is that PDP will need to sell this message to all the supporters when going for voting by February 25 and March 11, 2023, which is this year. Okay, that the government of APC has failed, and they have acknowledged that they have failed, and so by so doing, they have made the job easier for them to be voted out by opposition. And basically here referring to PDP as the party that will take over come February 25, 2023. Wow. Generally, I agree with this. It's not just the outing of Tinubu in Abeokuta that they made the job easy to be voted out. Everything about Tinubu is not straightforward. All right, his health, source of income, his carriage, his entitlement mentality, his Muslim ticket, his everything, coupled with the fact that as we speak, the APC government is no longer in charge. They don't know what is happening. They're just buying time, praying for time to come so that they can run and leave the office. They really don't have anything to offer Nigerians anymore. All right. So everything around APC has proven that they have failed, and they are tired, and they don't know what to do anymore, and they are confused. They are not competent. And so the best thing is to vote them out. All right. Rather than voting on, campaigning on issues, the APC presidential candidate is blasting everybody, insulting everybody, and calling everybody names. All right, rather than facing the issues that are facing Nigerians. It's quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. So it's been settled here, and this is giving PDP the confidence that they will win the election and that they will vote out APC come February 25 this year. That is the target, and that is their confidence, and that is their plan. So they said they will sell that to the electorate during election this year. So these are a few comments. I will have somebody saying, we shall see if what you are saying is anything to go by. You don't look at your back. You are still arm of winning. You are still aiming at the winning of the presidential election result. Far, far, far. Okay. So this person must be APC person returning, replying Atiku's comment. All right. Another person saying, but you, Atiku, was once one of them. After confessions, we expect repentance, not vote for me or Emiloko. Can you imagine? Yeah, so we remember that there was a time Atiku also defected to APC, thinking that they would give him space. Unfortunately, they gave that space to Buhari, and he got frustrated, and he ran back to PDP again. All right, I'm sure. So he has been running back and forth as well. So now that he has left APC and back to PDP since 2015 to date, he has not even won any election. He has been trying. So he's not different from what he's telling APC, because he has his own baggages as well to clear. Okay. So some say everybody knows that Buhari is working for another Fulani, but God will disappoint them all. Not working for another Fulani. Yeah, the issue is that both APC and PDP shouldn't be voted in. The two major parties have handled Nigeria since 1999, and up to now we have not seen anything significant from both of them. Okay, so it's time to try another political party. The idea of working for another Fulani, that is a different ball game entirely, which should also not happen. First of all, Muslim ticket. 2 is another Fulani taking over from another Fulani. All of that will not be accepted in Nigeria. They don't own Nigeria at all. They don't own Nigeria. They don't own Nigeria. So the same way Atiku is saying that APC and Tinubu have made the work easy for them to be voted out, the same way PDP will be voted out by other forces as well. Now Tango will have a third force, which is the Labour Party force. Okay, and that will be used to vote both APC and PDP out come 2023 election, because both of them, both parties, both PDP and APC have done their best, and their best are not good enough. They have to go home. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment below.